Do you remember being in school when you were a little kid? And somehow, by the grace of Jehovah, you ended up with candy in the middle of class and it was glorious, and you gave some to your friend Billy, but only your friend Billy because he's your homie.
And your teacher said,
"Jimmy, are you prepared to share that with the rest of the class?" This is pretty much Regulation FD in a nutshell. Going a little deeper, whenever a public company or a person acting on its behalf discloses material, non-public information to certain specified people, the company must disclose that information to the public. It's pretty simple, but you may have some questions here. I think I know what they are. First, where did Reg FD come from anyway? The SEC was concerned that many issuers were disclosing
material non-public information to securities analysts
and to institutional investors before disclosing the same information to the general public. The concern was that those who were privy to that information were able to profit or avoid losses at the expense of those who were out of the loop. Anyway, that was the idea. Another question you might have: which companies are subject to Reg FD anyway? The basic answer is, if you're at a publicly traded company, one that's listed on a national exchange like the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange, then your company is going to need to think about compliance with Reg FD. It gets a little more complicated than that, but that's the core group. Here's a harder question. Which employees are covered? Reg FD applies to the public issuer and any person acting on behalf of the issuer. These include senior company officials. No, wait. I said senior company officials. There, that's better. These can include an executive officer, a member of a board of directors, like any of these five, an investor relations or public relations officer, or other employees or agents of the company who regularly communicate with securities market professionals or shareholders. Note that this part of the definition is limited to those who regularly communicate with market professionals and shareholders. So a lower-level employee blabbing material non-public information without discretion is generally not going to be covered by Reg FD. And his company won't be either. Stay tuned. More to come.